What's up guys, JCon72 here, and this is the ultimate FPS guide to get better FPS in DayZ Standalone. Now, first of all, you guys might notice that my voice sounds a little bit different. Now, I'm using a different mic. The mic I was using before was the Blue Snowball, and this one is the Blue Yeti. Tell me how it sounds in the comments below. I almost said description. Anyways, guys, let's get straight into the FPS guide. Now, you want to open up a computer tab here. You want to navigate to the Documents folder, or Documents file. You want to go to DayZ, and you want to find this DayZ.cfg file right here. You want to right-click it and open it with either Notepad, Notepad++, or any other text editing program. I'm going to use Notepad++. Now you want to find GPU max frames ahead and GPU detected frames ahead. You want to change these both to 1, and what this is going to do is it's going to change the frames that it's generating. It should be at 1000 for you guys, and this one should be at 3, I believe. Now, what it's doing is it's rendering that many frames ahead, so we want to just put these to 1, so it should better your FPS. Now, you want to save this file, and you want to X out of it. Now, you want to find the one straight below it. It should be right here. It should be your in-game name, .DayZ profile. You want to right-click it and open it up with your text editing program. Now, you want to navigate all the way to the bottom here, and you want to find scene complexity, shadow distance, view distance, and preferred object view distance. Now, to get optimal FPS, you guys want to change this setting. It might be extremely high for you guys. You guys want to change it to 150,000. Your shadow distance, if you have shadows off, which I'll talk about later, then this setting doesn't really matter and you don't have to change it. But if you want shadows on, I recommend changing this number anywhere from between 80 to 100. Now, this is going to be your view distance, and that's how far you can see in game. Now, I have it at 1600. Maybe that's a little bit high. You guys might want to change this number to 1000. Next up, preferred object view distance. I have it at 1200. Also, this is going to alter how far you can see the preferred objects like buildings and such. You guys want to change this to maybe 1200 or 1000. You want to save this file, X out of it, and then I'll see you guys back in DayZ. So start up DayZ and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, now that we're back in game in DayZ, the beautiful game that we all know and love, we can change the settings here and make our FPS even more beautiful. So right now I'm running on mostly high to ultra settings, and I'm getting about 67, 68, almost 70 FPS right now. So you guys can copy down my settings if you like. Now these two should match your monitor, just so it wouldn't make your game look weird. I'm just going to go through all of these. You guys can pause it if you want and copy this down. This is not for the FPS though. This is just my settings right now. Alright, now that you guys got those copied down, if you wanted them, we get to go into the Epic FPS guide. Alright, so for textures, you want to keep video memory on auto, so it'll auto detect your memory of your video card. And texture detail, if you don't really like your textures ultra and you want to save a couple FPS, maybe even just 1 or 2, this thing doesn't really do much. You can turn low, but honestly, it does not give you that many more FPS, so I like to keep it on very high. That's just my opinion. It gives you maybe 1 or 2. Texture filtering does absolutely nothing, pretty much, so I like to keep that on very high. Now, I know it sounds like I'm keeping everything on very high right now, but trust me, when we get into quality, I'll show you. Now, this is to get absolute ultimate FPS. So we want to turn our objects on very low. Now, this is going to make everything that you see extremely far away. You're not going to be able to see that anymore. Your terrain, the terrain setting does absolutely nothing. So you want to turn that on very low. It won't save you any FPS. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't even think it does anything. The clouds will save you a couple FPS, so you want to disable those. And the shadows. Now, this is a big one. If you like shadows, then you might want to put them on very low. It'll save you a couple FPS, but if you disable them, it'll save you a couple more. There you go. Now, in the rendering tab, anti-aliasing is another massive one. It takes a huge hit, and basically what anti-aliasing does, if a lot of you guys are not, as techie as I am, or, know a lot about computers or games, anti-aliasing does basically what it says to the right of my cursor. It'll smooth out sharp edges, sorry. So basically any edge that is jagged, it'll smooth out if you put it on very high. I have mine on normal, but to get ultimate optimal frames, you want to put it on disable. As you can see, ultimate FPS guide. Like, that just rocketed up at least almost 10 frames, just about 10 frames. Now, alpha to coverage you want to keep on disabled, just like that. Edge smoothing you want to have on disabled. Now, alpha to coverage is just the trees and grass. If you have anti-aliasing off, I believe you cannot change this. Now, HDR quality you want to have on very low, ambient occlusion disabled, and post-process quality disabled. Now, post-process quality just makes it so it looks more cinematic, everything looks smoother, and it kind of fades out some things. Now, bloom I like to keep on about a quarter. I think that's about a quarter. And rotation blur I don't like to have at all. There you go, guys. Ultimate FPS guide. Just at the end of this, about 86 FPS. That's about 15 FPS more than we had before. So that's awesome, guys. Honestly, that's pretty good. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to shoot that like button. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes on this video. Comment below if you guys like this kind of content and you want to see more. Subscribe for more awesome DayZ videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.